Hey everybody, this is Eric with Low VA Rates, and I just realized as I'm seeing myself here on the camera, I'm not wearing red, and we are going to post this on Friday. Understand, I do wear red every Friday. We're filming today on Wednesday, but look, there has never been a better time, at least not in the last probably 2.5 to 3 years, to do a VA Streamline Refinance. And so we want to get this video produced in good quality and out to you guys as quickly as we can. That's why we're filming a little early today. But if you haven't heard of a VA Streamline Refinance or an IRRRL, okay, I always make the same joke. I'm not talking about Uncle Earl here. I'm talking about IRRRL. That's what you should be researching. I'm going to obviously teach you a lot about it, but you can go to any search engine you want, type in IRRRL or VA Streamline Refinance, and it's basically a way for you to quickly lower your interest rate, save lots of money. If you set it up correctly, you might get a month or two of deferred mortgage payments, which means you don't have to make your next 2 mortgage payments. They get tacked on to the back end of your loan. It's an awesome program. We are experts at that program here at Low VA Rate. So let's talk about one aspect of the VA Streamline. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, it's either been emailed to you from your loan officer or you found this online. You're considering doing a VA Streamline. And there are going to be some documents. Even though it's a fast, easy, painless process compared to your purchase that you've likely done, or even a cash out refinance, the reason we call it a streamline is because it's super fast. If you can get together these 7 pieces of information, most of you it's actually only going to be 6, some of you it'll be 7, it's going to make it even that much quicker, okay? So while you're out shopping and looking for the best lender, don't forget to look at Low VA Rates. Also get together the following. You need a mortgage statement. Your mortgage statement, some people say, well, I don't get a mortgage statement. I make my payments online. You can just go online, log into your mortgage account where you make your payment every single month, and you can just print out a monthly mortgage statement or even just the home screen or like the loan summary. It's where it shows us your balance, your interest rate, your mortgage payment every month, the amount of money you're paying for taxes and escrow. We need a mortgage statement. Okay, now some people say, well, what if I only get that coupon? If you're super old school and you have a coupon book and you're ripping out a coupon every single month, I'm here to tell you, you ought to do it a different way, but we can even take a picture of your coupon. That's a bit more difficult because the coupon doesn't give us as much information, but it will work. Number 2, your insurance declarations page. Now, if you're like me, you might not know where that is right away, but most of you do know who your insurance agent is. You can call up your insurance agent. You can, hey, can you email or fax me a copy of my insurance declarations page? I'm looking to refinance and I need it. If you can't get a copy of the declarations page, it is possible to just get the agent's name and the agent's phone number. Okay, if you get the agent's name and phone number, we will call your agent for you and we will get the information that we need from that declarations page. But we need to make sure you have sufficient insurance on your home. We need a government-issued picture ID. Now, here's what's crazy. Our veterans want to sometimes give us their military ID. Military ID does not work in the loan world. It might work for cheaper airline tickets or better hotel deals and all sorts of other stuff. I wish for a VA loan that your military ID would work, but really it needs to be a passport or a driver's license or an official state ID. But it needs to be a government-issued picture ID, no military ID. Military ID will not work. We've had this argument with our underwriters and with the agencies that are in charge of these rules, and for now it's still no military ID. Number 4, we need proof of Social Security number. Okay? Veterans ID, it's here. I didn't really check this before we put it on here. It really doesn't work. Well, actually, let me take that back. It doesn't work for picture ID. It does, if your Social Security number is on that ID, it will work for proof of social, okay? So proof of Social Security number, normally that's going to be on your driver's license in some states if you allow it to be, or a Social Security card. Those are the best. You know, I'm still questioning this right here. I would go with a Social Security card or a driver's license if your Social Security number is on there. Okay, number 5, mortgage note. This is probably the document that's the hardest for our veterans to find. And I apologize, but under current regulations and laws, we have to have that mortgage note. And I'll explain to you why here in just a moment. But your mortgage note is in the package of closing documents that you got when you bought your home or when you last refinanced. You probably used a title company or an attorney or a notary came out to your house. You should have been given a stack of paper in a binder or in a folder. It's going to be in there. Sometimes you get a little flash drive or a little disk that has all your documents on it. Here's how you know you have your mortgage note. In big, black, bold, capital letters at the top of the page, it will say note, N-O-T-E, all in caps. We need every page, okay? Every page. Sorry, I can't write today. Every page of that note. So if at the bottom it says page 1 of 3, and that's all you can find, we're going to have some problems. Now, we can usually help you dig up that note if we need to, but if you can find it on your own, this Streamline is going to be much more streamlined for you. It'll be much faster. Almost to the end here. Utility bill. Because of the Patriot Act and some other occupancy requirements on some VA loans, we need a copy of a utility bill. Pretty simple. Gas, internet, water. We need a utility bill. Now, number 7, property survey. If your property is in Texas, Florida, or Ohio, you're going to likely need a copy of your property survey. Don't confuse that with like a plat map or a plot map. Even though it does look kind of like a plat map, it will have an official seal on it, like a notary seal. It's a notarized document. You will likely need a survey. There are some ways to get around surveying those states. You can discuss that with your loan officer if and only if you can't find it. So, seems like a lot. It's really not. Most of this stuff can be found within 3 or 4 minutes of just looking around your house. You got to have this information. In closing, if you are thinking about refinancing, if your interest rate is anywhere, as of today, what's today? August 7th, interest rates are super good. I guess when you're watching this video, it might be a few days after that. Could be months after that. But as of today, if your interest rate is anywhere in the 4s, give us a call because we have super low rates right now, and we'd love to show you how you can benefit with a Streamline. Thank you.